So I haven't posted in like the last 3 days because I got sick. But anyways, point being is Comethazine just dropped the album, Bawskee 5. I'm going to give y'all my thoughts on it. First and foremost, Comethazine is one of the most lit rappers out today. I don't know why he doesn't get the flowers he deserves when niggas like the baby get popular for having the same flow. I don't know why people like Comethazine don't get popular for basically making the same song 45 million fucking times. But when Comethazine does it, it sounds like this. When the baby does it, is the most boring thing known to man. And I think with Comethazine is he really does need to get his name out there more. I love this man's music. I don't know what it is. It's like he makes it like when you go and listen to one of his albums, right? You know what he's gonna be talking about. He's gonna be talking on nothing on your bitch face for some reason, beating a nigga up, shooting a nigga, killing a nigga, stealing from a nigga, robbing a nigga, like just a whole bunch of things that are against niggas, which is kind of racist to be honest with you. But anyway, doing all that type of stuff. And it just sounds so good. The beats he uses and the flows that he goes on in some of these songs is absolutely ridiculous. Bawskee 5, I don't think it's my favorite album. If I were to rank them, I'd probably rank Bawskee 1 lowest because I barely like that album, to be honest with you. Then probably Pandemic, then Bawskee 2, then Bawskee 3.5, and then Comethazine the album, and then Bawskee 5, and then Bawskee 4. Maybe. I think that's how I would rank it. But with this new album, it's probably gonna take me some time to finally like listen to it like 3 or 4 times, which is easy because all his albums are like 30 minutes long max. But I really do like it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Favorite song off the album by far. Okay, maybe not say that, but it's probably the intro. If it's not the intro, then it's 2 Chainz, and if it's not 2 Chainz, then it's 500 Hours. All those songs are fucking good. When it comes down to it, if I were to rate this album or some things I don't like about this album, this is the only complaint I have with Comethazine, is that his songs are always, and I mean always, sometimes unbearably short. Literally, sometimes it goes chorus, chorus, verse, chorus, chorus, or hook, hook, verse, hook, hook, or whatever. There are rarely, and I do mean rarely, I think there's like 1 or 2 songs where he has 2 verses on a song. That shit is crazy. Think about that. This nigga drops hook, hook, verse, hook, hook, and it still sounds good. To me, that's crazy. But that's my only real complaint with Comethazine in general. As far as this album goes, I think is pretty good. It isn't as good as Bawskee 4. Bawskee 4 is like, I don't know. I really like Bawskee 4. I don't know why. It's just that album has really sat really nicely with me. But with this album, I don't think it's too long or anything. I think some of the song choices I just don't like. Another thing I don't like is the change he made to Designer. I don't know if the verse was always supposed to be like that, but I don't really like the verse he put on that motherfucker. And then like the hook, if you heard the leaks or whatever, which I've heard numerous times by the way, the snippets sound much better in my opinion than the ending product. And that's not to say the song is trash, because it's not a trash song in my opinion. I just personally believe that if he had just stuck with the original sound or just recreated it basically, because he had to recreate the whole thing because I think of like sampling issues or some shit like that, or clearing issues with his label. If he didn't have to recreate the whole thing, the song would have been way better. Another thing is that some of the flows he used on some of these songs, it just didn't really work with me, honestly. The flow that he used on 500 Hours, the intro song, which I cannot say to save my life, I always fuck it up, and 2 Chainz, the flows on those songs are immaculate. Those are the best flows this year. But as far as I'm concerned, those flows on those songs are very good. But the rest of the songs are cool. Like, I don't think there's any song that I legitimately like hate to my core. But this is why I love Comethazine, man. He drops consistently. Expect a project from this man every single year with some singles throughout the year, and he just feeds his fans constantly. I really think he should get more recognition. He definitely deserves it. You know, again, when you have rappers like the baby who do like the same fucking flow 45 times, that's when it gets boring. But because that's how we live in society now, it's like a fast food economy. You don't want to drop music that people can think about, blah, blah, whatever. No, niggas want to hear ignorant shit, and this ignorant shit is shit that I fucking love. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Comethazine. I don't know, I really like him. I feel like he's really dope. Feel like as far as his album goes, I think it's a good one. If I could rate it out of 10, I'd probably say it's like a 6-7 out of 10. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think though.